Yo, what's good, guys? It's Austin here, or Luna. So today's story time is kind of a scary story. I don't really tell scary story times that much, but when I do, you guys seem to like them, so I thought, you know what, why not today tell a scary story? Definitely one of the scariest moments I've ever had, to be honest, and I thought you guys would enjoy this. If you enjoy the scary story times and want to see more of them, leave a like on the video to let me know. And yeah, feel free to throw your scary story times in the comments, and let's just jump right into today's story time. So this story time takes place in 2017, okay? A year of many crazy things happening, good and bad. And this happened when I was living in LA. I was going back and forth between New York and LA a lot. And yeah, this all starts off as a normal day. I'm sitting in my apartment in LA just on my computer. I was actually working on a YouTube video, and I'm just sitting at my desk working on a video, and one of my good friends FaceTimes me. Now this friend of mine that FaceTimed me, let's just call him Jake. Jake's been a friend of mine for years. I've known him since I was 15 years old. Very close friend of mine, very cool dude. He calls me up and he's like, yo man, like what you up to? And I look in the background and another friend of mine's there as well. They were both just calling me up to like check in on me and say what's up and catch up. And that was really cool of them. And I was like, not much, like what are you guys up to? And we were just kind of catching up, just haven't talked in a while, so we were catching up. And we decided on the phone that we were going to all hang out in LA together. We decided that both of them are going to fly out and hang out for like a weekend, and we're going to rent a house together and just basically party and have a good time. And my friends were stoked on this because they wanted to like take a vacation soon all together. So the fact that I invited them out to California to all hang out together was like really cool. And I was stoked on it too. Like I hadn't seen these friends in a long time. And it was going to be cool to have people from my hometown in LA with me, seeing what I've been up to and just, kick it with. So fast forward a week later, the weekend hits. They all had their tickets. They all flew out at like 6 in the morning. They got to LA pretty early morning as well. Me and my friend pulled up to the airport. We picked my friends from my hometown up, and then all together we drove to the Airbnb that we were renting. We get to the Airbnb, and this place was nice. Like super nice. Way nicer than the pictures showed. And we get inside. I help my friends unpack their bags. And after we unpack everything, we all go up to the top balcony. And we're just sitting on the balcony, taking in the view, just enjoying this nice ass house. And my friend's like, yo, this is like amazing. Like nothing could fuck this up. And I look at him and I'm like, yeah, man, I agree. Now I wish he wouldn't have said this, and I wish I wouldn't have said it, because we fucking jinxed it so hard. Something fucked it up. Something pretty bad, okay? So fast forward after the first night was over. We spent the first night in the house. It was a lot of fun. Had a little bit of a party. It was great. But then fast forward to the second night, our last night in the house. We decided that this night we wouldn't have a huge party or anything. We'd just kind of chill, hang out with each other, and just kind of, enjoy our final night in this house. And we're all sitting in the living room on the couch, and it's getting pretty late. I remember looking at the clock under the TV, and it was like 1:40, so it was almost 2 in the morning. And one of my friends is like, yo, it's getting pretty late. I'm going to go to bed early just because I have an early flight in the morning. And I was like, all right, man, have a good sleep. And he leaves the room. So now it's just me and my one friend. And he's like, yeah, I'll probably go to bed in a couple hours. I'm not tired at all. And I was like, yeah, man, same. But I'm going to take a shower just to get ready. He's like, all right. So I hop off the couch, I go into my room, I go into my bathroom, and I turn the shower on. It was a super hard to work shower. Since the house was so modern, it was like one of the newest showers I've ever seen in my entire life. Like, it had a touchscreen, and turning that shit on was hard as hell. And I finally get it on, I get in the shower, I'm taking my shower. It was a nice shower. I've said shower way more in this video than I've ever said in any sentence before, and it was great, right? But then all of a sudden, while I'm showering, I hear a really loud bang on my window right by the shower. And like, it was very loud. Not like a bird flying into it or like a piece of rain hitting it. It sounded like somebody punched the window as hard as they could or like threw a rock at it or something, a big rock. And I'm like, okay, what the hell was that? So I turn the shower off, and my friend immediately FaceTimes me. And he's like, yo, did you just hear that? And I was like, yeah, something just banged my window. And he's like, what the fuck? So he runs downstairs. He starts to open my door, and I'm like, hold on. Because I was, naked, so I had to get dressed really quick. And I'm like, all right, you can come in now. He's like, all right, what was that? Like, where'd that come from? And I pointed the big window by my bathroom, and I'm like, yeah, it came from there. And my friend's like, all right, well, let's check it out. And I'm freaking out, right? Like, I'm terrified. The noise that it made was super scary. Like, I didn't know if someone was outside my house trying to break in or something, but I was terrified. So me and my friend start creeping up to the window real slowly, about to investigate what's going on. And all of a sudden, my master bedroom door swings open, and it's my friend, my other friend who went upstairs to bed early. And he goes, yo, what was that sound? And me and my friend jump, like he scared the shit out of us. And we're like, yo, don't creep up on us like that. He's like, my bad, but like, what was that? And I explained it to him. I'm like, yeah, I was in the shower. I heard this really loud bang on my window. We all heard it, and now we're checking it out. So me and my friends walk up to this window real slowly to investigate what happened, and we see there's a huge crack in the window with a really big rock right in front of it, just sitting there. So me and all my friends start thinking of all these different scenarios that could have happened. My one friend thought that it rolled down the hill because we were up in the hills, and you know, in the hills, rocks and shit roll down the hills all the time. So my friend thought that it rolled down the hill and smashed into the window and almost broke it. My other friend was a little bit more on the conspiracy side. He was like, yo, someone threw that at the window trying to break in. Like, I don't trust this. Like, that rock, if it would have rolled down the hill and hit the window, it would not have done that much damage. Like, this almost broke the window. Someone must have thrown this full speed. And I was like, all right, man, calm down. And he's like, wait, aren't there cameras on the side of the house? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, well, what the fuck are we waiting for? Let's go in the camera room and check it out. So me and my friends run upstairs. We go into the garage. And in the garage, there was like a server room. And there was a computer monitor in there where you could rewind the cameras and stuff. So we check out the cameras and we start rewinding the footage. And I'm expecting to see nothing, right? I'm expecting to see like a rock roll down the hill or just see nothing at all because it was super dark outside. And on the front camera, we can see a car pull up right in front of our house. And then we see two people get out wearing fucking masks, like full black ski masks. And these two guys get out of the car and they slowly creep down the hill that our house is on. And they pick up a rock and throw it at the window. And then after the window didn't break and they failed trying to break in, they got scared or something and then ran up the hill, got back in their car and drove off. So upon seeing this, we all get very freaked out. I immediately grab my phone, I run upstairs, I grab anything that I need out of my suitcase, my friends do the same, and we get in my friend's rental car and drive off. Because we didn't know if those people were coming back anytime soon, and we weren't going to be there if they did. So after me and my friends got the hell out of there, my friend calls up the cops, and he tells them about what we just saw, and they send 3 officers to our house, and we have to meet them back there. So we pull up to the house with them, we meet them there, we show them the footage, we tell them about what happened. We also hit up the person who owned the house that we were renting it from and told him about it, and then he pulled up to the house and reviewed the footage as well. And yeah, the cops basically told us that they would, be on the lookout for that vehicle and look into it more and basically just do whatever they can to try and catch these people. But the sad thing is these people were not caught immediately. So they were still out there and they might be coming back. And the Airbnb owner understood that and he offered to give us a full refund for that night. And we decided to take it. It was a really nice house, but it was not worth staying there another night and risking those people coming back and trying to break in again or something. So yeah, we took the refund and we got a hotel for the night. And that was the end of that. We're just so lucky that that window didn't break and that the house had really strong reinforced windows because that would have been a whole different situation. I don't even want to think about it. But yeah, it was just crazy. But in the end, we were okay. Everybody was okay. As far as I know, no one got caught. So that sucks. But yeah, just an insanely scary story time in my opinion. After that, nothing really happened. My friends caught their flight in the morning. I went back to my apartment. And that was pretty much that. But yeah, guys, I thought the story time was insane. Moral of the story is, I don't know, don't break into people's houses, have good reinforced windows, have a security system, be safe, lock your doors, that type of stuff. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this story time and found it crazy. If you did, please leave a like on the video. I'd really appreciate it. Feel free to leave your story times in the comments down below and subscribe if you're new. I'll see you all later. Peace.
Like, what's up? They leave me out for the dead, and now they know they're fucked.